All right, good Tuesday evening, everybody. Storm Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Ken South here to tell you that it's going to stay warm and kind of cloudy over the next couple of days thanks to the high pressure down in the Gulf. It's going to give us a southwest breeze. That'll keep our temperatures about 20 degrees above average. Lows are going to be near 60, highs near 80, and yes, that is going to be near record highs over the next couple of days. We're really expecting upper 70s, but it just depends on how much sun we see. If we get a few hours of sunshine, we could easily touch 80, especially in our southern counties. So, Live IMAX 12 showing a lot of moisture in over the area, but no rain. We have to have something to move through to set off the rain showers, and that something is coming in the form of a cold front late Friday night into early Saturday. Until then, we're going to see more soupy weather. You see the clouds already developing out there over the metro. The temperature and the dew point are very close together. As those numbers drop tonight, they're likely going to match, so we'll get fog developing, especially just before sunrise. So there is a dense fog advisory for the gray shaded area from 5 to 10 a.m. So the fog's going to hang tough through mid-morning. It really won't be until about midday or after that the sun's going to break out, and that's going to be enough to warm us into the mid to upper 70s. Notice we'll be at about 78 down around the Pine Belt. So high pressure is going to stay put over the next 24 hours, but eventually it moves to the east, allowing this next weather maker to come in. This is our cold front. Now, the area of low pressure tracking well to the north of us, but we are going to see another low developing along the front right around the mid-Mississippi River Valley as we get into Friday. So that's going to provide the lift, the instability that we need for good coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Friday is going to be our transition day weather-wise. The front won't come through until late in the day, so even with that good chance of rain, we're still going to make it up to about 72 degrees. It'll be after the front of the weekend that temperatures will trend downward, and Sunday is actually going to be a cold day. The high temperature only 50 that day. So Friday is going to be our weather-aware day, the rain tapering off early Saturday, and already the Storm Prediction Center issuing a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather in the yellow shaded area from West Tennessee through East Arkansas, Northeast Louisiana, and most of the state of Mississippi. Now, all modes of severe weather are going to be possible. Not necessarily likely, but possible. So we're going to have to be on the lookout for everything, including potentially strong, damaging straight-line winds, large hail, quarter inch size or better, and a brief tornado or two can't be ruled out, and I'm thinking especially in the Delta as we get into Friday afternoon and evening. Now, we're going to be able to show you some other models over the next couple of days that have higher resolution. But right now, this event is still so far out that we're using this model. It's not great resolution. It's our European, but this is going to give you an idea about what we expect to happen and kind of about when. By noon, that's when the shower should set off Friday. But most of the action, I think, is going to be afternoon and evening, with the rain wrapping up early Saturday and then the clouds breaking up for the rest of Saturday. The sun eventually returning Sunday, but remember, that's going to be a cold day. Now tonight, no sun, well, of course no sun at night. We're going to see clouds and fog, so clouds developing during the overnight. It's going to be warm, temperatures in the upper 50s to low 60s. And then for tomorrow, we're going to look for a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon. Temperature at least at 75, but it could be warmer in other spots. Thursday, we're up to 77. The record high for that date, which is January the 8th in Jackson, is 78, set back in 1937. So that's the day it's most likely that we could tie or break a record high. Then Friday, it's a weather-aware day, 80% chance of storms coming in late in the day, wrapping up early Saturday, and you see how temperatures trend downward. It'll feel like January again by early next week, with highs mostly in the 50s, lows in the 30s. In fact, we could be below freezing as early as Monday morning. So a big transition coming Friday going into the weekend, but only really one day of storms, and then smooth sailing for the rest of the 8-day forecast. All right, that's going to do it for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is here first thing in the morning with your next update. Have a good night.